Whew, chat. Okay, I made it back home from my little walk, but I'm kind of in the state of overwhelmedness. I am so pooped. I think the last time you saw me, I just had came home from my walk. Since then, I worked out, had a good workout, but all of my car lights are on. But now we're gonna go get gas and get my car fixed. So I'm gonna just try to get a diagnostic done. Let's hope for the best, guys, and try to figure out why is my engine misfiring. Made it back to my house safe and sound, but I really don't feel comfortable driving my car right now. Like, it's literally going like this. And in such a car dominant society, like, I can't get anywhere without my car. And I commute for work, which makes this 10 times worse. If I didn't commute to work, maybe I could long it out a little longer. I'm gonna make egg, bacon burritos, and I have some white rice. I might make like egg fried rice. I haven't eaten all day, but I'm starving. It's like 3 p.m. and today has not been my day, chat. Today has not been my day at all. Can't take all the dubs. You need to take some else sometimes. But anyways, all I needed was to make my delish matcha. I am hitting legs right now. I have like 45 minutes, so I'm speed running the workout before I have to go to work. But this morning I started off with a really nice nature walk, which something that I've been preaching recently is like grounding yourself. So I go on these walks without like any form of tech. I don't bring anything with me. I have an Osmo, which is super awesome. I'm super grateful for it. So it's nothing I can like start scrolling or start focusing on anything else but just being present in the moment. But anyways, I just want to show you my quick leg workout. Okay, first up, hip thrusts. I already did 3 sets. Next up, RDLs, baby. Guys, oh my god, I could cry. I'm so happy because I'm finally wrapping up all of my paperwork I need to apply for my Spanish visa. So I'll be studying abroad here in about 2.5 months in Barcelona, Spain, and I'll be there for 4 months. So the ending of this year, so September to December, I'll be living in España. And I'm so excited and grateful for the opportunity. But if you know, the Spanish visa is literally like obviously it's just documented paperwork, but that's a lot. And I just finished wrapping up like basically everything that I needed. I kind of want to show you my setup. Okay, so I bought this really cute folder that I'm gonna take with me because I needed some way to be able to like organize all this paperwork. Like, it's so much. But I'm just so happy today is gonna be a great day. Grateful. And after I get my Spanish visa all together, I'm really gonna huddle down on finding my apartment. Guys, apartment hunting in Barcelona is no joke, and I'm not trying to pay an arm and a leg. Honestly, I'm kind of trying to go really cheap so I can spend my money elsewhere. I want to travel and do day trips and weekend trips as much as possible and just see that side of the world. All right, first job of cleaning the car is to take everything out that is actually supposed to be in my apartment, or just big trash. I have a bunch of like containers and tools in here that need to go. So these are my findings. Headband, that's nice. Tripod, big tripod though. Tools, and then a container from like 2 weeks ago that's barely leaving my car. But I also didn't use my car last week because it was scary to drive because it was misfiring. So to be fair, but it's still been sitting in there and really hot heat, disgusting. But now I need to run up, go put this up, and then go to the car wash. Made it to the freaking car wash. Car wash time. So I ended up getting the Chobani extra creamy. I heard that it's not the best, but the idea of a really creamy milk sounds really good. So I want to try it for myself to decide how I feel. I'm gonna try this one because they didn't have the Oatly that I wanted. Oh, but does it feel good to get into a clean car? Let me tell you that much. But I got the milk, now I can go make my matcha and be in my AC. Again, I want to try for myself. Extra creamy, extra nice. Like, that sounds good. But, of course, you know, the majority may be right. So, I guess we'll see. So let's try the Chobani mug together. Kind of nervous. What the? I don't know if I like it, but we're gonna try it with the matcha, and then hopefully that makes it a little better. It looks good, but it's usually a little darker. I think I added way too much water. I'm just gonna top it off with a little bit of honey. Also, I hope the honey isn't what's causing my little breakouts right now. But every time I get a big pimple, I'm like, bro, I used to have them all over my face. So I'm just grateful that that's not the case anymore. Damn! I was using, I think the Aldi's have a brand of oat milk. I was using that oat milk and something else, and I just haven't tried new milk specifically for my matcha. But this shit, I mean, they're right. We all must have the same taste buds or something. So for breakfast, even though it's 4:49, okay, my first meal of the day, whatever. Toast, avocado, ham, eggs. Looks buzz. I'm so excited. My boyfriend bought me these Brandy Melville shorts in Paris, I think, or Clermont, but in France nevertheless. And I'm absolutely obsessed. I just did a quick change because I think I'm actually gonna hop back into bed for like a 20-minute power nap before I do my nails. I have press-ons that I do to be like budget friendly, and then I also need to do my toes as well, which I do like a whole French tip. What is up? I'm back from my nap. I ended up doom scrolling for a little longer than I wanted, but that's what happens every time, huh? But I just took off my old acrylics while I was laying in bed, and now my nails are super raw and ready for a new press-on set. So I'm just doing these cute like little French tips. All right, these are the French tips I'm gonna be putting on my nails. I've been doing my own nails at home for a really long time, whether it's like designs and whatnot, or just doing fake press-ons. The tip is not to use these little glue guys that come with the fake nails, to use some sort of like nail glue UV gel that needs to be like cured. So I have this little UV light too, and these will last me like 2.5 to 3 weeks, which for $10 versus that last set was like $60-70, like you're saving a lot of money. I plan to take some tips with me too when I go to Barcelona, but fun nail. Right now I'm watching Anonymous Tip Leads Cops to Families Dark Secret. I love cops POV, like their camera, bro. I love those YouTube videos. It reminds me every day to, you know, never break the law. I don't want to end up on an Instagram reel or one of these YouTube videos. One hand is done. And honestly, it looks pretty good. I'm happy with the result. And again, it's like $8. I don't know how much this was because I got this a really long time ago and it's lasted me forever. But yeah, one hand down, one more to go. Finished both hands. So awesome. I started working my toes, but then I got interrupted to make dinner. Here we go.